Hello everyone, this is Sanjeev from interviewbox.tech. Thanks for coming to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about Python dictionary data type. Um, so let's so dictionary store objects in unordered mapping. So that means whatever the objects you store in dictionary, they are not in order. Like for example, the list store objects in ordered sequence using indexing. That we have seen in my other video where I talk about the list that indexing start from 0 and go on, like first index, second index, like that. While dictionary uses a key value pair to store the objects. Users can grab object using key value pair from the dictionary. Dictionary uses curly braces and colons to specify the key value pair. As you can see here in example, I show like key 1 colon value 1, so that is like a one item, the complete key value pair in the dictionary. Second is like key 2 colon value 2. And dictionaries cannot be sorted, as I already mentioned that it's an unordered sequence of objects in the dictionary, so you cannot sort them. So let's go to PyCharm and we will execute some commands to learn more about the dictionary. So here's my PyCharm window, and you can see I already have like these files created that I talk about in my other videos. So let's create a new file for the dictionary. So I created this new file, and how you can create like empty dictionary. Like first just try to create a dictionary itself. So you create empty dictionary like I created here, like my underscore dictionary is just like curly braces. And if you try to print your dictionary, so you will see it will execute like empty dictionary here. So as you see here, it just print like empty. So let's try to create another dictionary with some variable in there, like with some key value pair in there. For example, if I create like a name dictionary and I will say create so I created a key like first name, and first I can use name like John, and then I will create key last name and added last name here, Oliver. So that's I created like a name dictionary with my first name and last name. So for example, if you want to grab the value of first name, so how you basically grab the value from the dictionary is you take the dictionary name and then pass the key in there. So you pass the key and it will give you the value. So if I execute this, you see it print the John, that is your first name. So that's how you grab the value from the dictionary itself. So now I want to show you in the dictionary you can have like a value as like just item itself, like the one value, or value you can also have like a list in there, or you can also have like another dictionary in there. So let's see that in an example. So I will create another dictionary with a name like grocery, and let's create like a key as a milk. I will say it's just like a 1. And for example, I create another key fruits, and here for example, if I create another dictionary here, and that will be apple, for example 4, I could say orange like 5, and for example another key like banana, for example I say like 6. Okay, so here I added the key value as like the key with the dictionary as a value. Let's add another one like a list. So I created key items, And if I say, like, for example, something like this, so I added value like a list with a value 10 and 20 and 30. So now if we want to grab, like, what's the value of orange, right? So it's the similar format that you first have to type your dictionary name, and under that you will grab your key that is fruits. So for example, here you will say fruits, and from if you will just print here, then it will give you the dictionary like apple, orange, banana with the value. But now we need the value of orange, so we'll pass key orange here. And now if I'll print this, it should give me the value 5 for the orange. So as you see, when I ran, it gives me 5. So that's how you grab, like, the value of a dictionary inside of a dictionary. So you can grab any value. For example, if I try to grab the first index value of items key, so you can follow the same approach. First, write your dictionary name, and your key is items, and the first index location, I mean the 0th index location. So if you print, it gives you the 10 value from the items list. So that's the way basically to grab the values at any location in the given dictionary. Next, let's look about, like, if you want to add new item into your dictionary. So for example, you want to add another one, something like drink. So drink will be your key, and for example your value will be wine. So if you will execute this, and now after that, if I want to print my dictionary, you will see we will have another key value pair, drink colon wine. So let's execute this, and you see this was our original list up to here, and then I added drink colon wine in the dictionary itself. So that's how you can even add like a new item in your given dictionary. And next I'm going to talk about like key and the value and the key value pair. So if you just want to grab all the keys from your dictionary, so you can just say like your dictionary name dot keys. So it will give you all the keys in your dictionary. So if I execute, you see it's dictionary underscore keys, and these are all the keys like milk, fruits, items, and drink. The same you can do with the values. So if I execute here, and you see the dictionary underscore value, and it gives you all the value in this. But for example, you say like, I want to grab the whole key value pair from the dictionary. So for that, there's another method that you can apply on the dictionary, that is items. So it will give you the tuple of your key and value inside of a list. I will talk about the tuple in the next coming video, but let me show you how the tuple works. So for example, now you get the whole item. So that's how the tuple represent itself with the element in there. So it's like parenthesis, and you see like milk was your key and the 1 was the value. So it give you that tuple, and the second one was like fruits was your key, and this dictionary was your value. So that's how you grab the key value pair by using the items method on the list, on the dictionary. And next I want to show you something like, for example, you want to grab something from your dictionary and you pass the key, but key is not defined in your dictionary. So for example, if I say print your grocery, and you say get of, like, for example, juice, and we already know that juice is not defined. So if you try to execute this, let me comment it out, this thing. So if you try to execute this, if you try to grab the value of given key like juice, but juice is not defined in your dictionary, you will see some error. So for example, here it says key error, that means key is not defined. So this is gonna halt your program. But if you want to basically check this and don't want your program to hold, or like, kind of give the error, so you can use the get method. And in the get method is basically if key is not defined there, it's gonna give you the value none. So none is basically a variable that is used to for the if you don't have a value defined for any variable, so you can say it's none type variable. So that means there's no value defined. So for example, so you run the same command like on the dictionary, but in the get method you say juice. So let me comment it out this so that we will not see the error. So when you will run this and juice is not defined there, it will return you the none type, like none value basically. So you see here, so it will not basically kind of crash your program, but it will give you the value is none. You can also use like check with the if else statement. I can quickly go over that, but in my coming video I will go in detail about how you use the if else kind of check point in your program or in your script. So for example, you say like if milk, like that's your key, right? Or you can say the same thing, right? If juice in grocery, so that means you're saying check if this key is in grocery, right? It's by default it's just checking juice as a key. It said like if it's in the grocery, then you can say print the value of juice. So you would say this, okay? But if it's not there, then you say else key is not defined. So if I try to run this, it will say key is not defined because juice is not in your grocery dictionary, right? So let me run this, and you say here it says key is not defined. That's how you can implement in your program. And same here, for example, if I say if milk in grocery, get the value of milk, and if milk is not defined, then give me the key is not defined. But we already know that milk is in our dictionary, so let's run this and you will get the value. So here you will see the value 1, that was the value of our milk key in our dictionary. So that's how you can use the if else statement as well. And your like you don't want your program to be crash and halt there, so you can just use this check statement in there. Next, I want to talk about like if you want to remove some item from your dictionary. So we will use pop method for that. So for example, you say your dictionary and you say pop, and you have to pass the key for which you want to delete the item. So delete the value basically. So you say grocery.pop items. Items was one of the key in your dictionary. So you run this, and now if you print your dictionary, that is grocery, you will see the item like this one. It will be not in your dictionary anymore. So you see it has a milk and the 1 is a value. It has a fruit in there, it has a drink, but it doesn't have item, so it's deleted. Next, I'm going to talk about if you just want to delete your dictionary at all. So you can use clear method. So what it's going to do is basically remove all the elements, all the items or elements from the dictionary. So let's do this, and then I will run the print command. Okay. So if I execute this, and you see it deleted all the elements, and when I print the final my dictionary, it's like empty dictionary. So that's all for the dictionary. Play around with this, try to run some command, and basically do some practice, and you can send me comments in my video if you have any question, or you can also send me email. It's mentioned uh, in my channel as well. So thanks again for watching my channel and the video. And if you like this video, please press the like button, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. I'm continuously putting more videos related to the Python, going from all the data types to the advanced in later. So that's all. Yeah, so thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.